Hidden meanings in the new $100 bill and the secret U.S. government plot to return to a gold standard by Bix Weir. Hi, my name is Bix Weir. I will be walking you through an amazing revelation on the front of the $100 bill. This is the brand new $100 bill. Well, it was new when it was released in 2013, but it is a very unique bill, and I'm going to point out some things that are kind of hidden within this latest attempt for counterfeiters to stop counterfeiting the U.S. $100 bill. The $100 bill is called the super dollar or the super note because it is the most counterfeited bill in the world. Trillions are estimated to be fake out there, and that gets you to the question, why? Why was the $100 bill the very last U.S. currency to be changed? Well, maybe not last. This $1 bill still hasn't been changed. But why did they wait for, the first change of color in the bills was in March of 2003, the $20 bill. And then they waited all the way for 10 years to release the new 100 with the colors on it. Very, very interesting when you consider that the U.S. $100 bill is the #1 most counterfeited bill in the world. It's known as a super dollar or a super note. Everybody loves to counterfeit the U.S. $100 bill. So why did it take them so long to print a highly secure $100 bill? I think I know the reason. And that reason has to do with the secret plot to return the United States to a gold standard. First of all, here are the new security features. There's a blue stripe, as you can see, right down the center of the bill. First time the U.S. has seen that. There's a holographic Ben Franklin on the front and the back. There's ink used that changes colors if you turn it sideways. And interestingly, the ink turns from green to gold, and that's used in the Liberty Bell and the 100 on the right side of the bill. So it's a very interesting bill, very different than what we've had before. Now, many of you probably already know that the U.S. currency has had secret meanings on it for decades. I mean, the best example is the $1 bill, with the all-seeing eye and the pyramid. Everybody says, oh, it's Illuminati. It's all about the Illuminati. There's 400 different interpretations. I believe it has to do with the gold they found in the Grand Canyon in the early 1900s. You got to go to the Road to Ruta theory and information on my website that will break that down for you. But clearly on the back of the $1 bill, it's the only bill that has not been changed, but it clearly has some hidden meanings there. And then people like to fold up the bills, and it shows pictures of either past events or future events. Here's the $20 bill. These are the new 20s, the back of the new 20s, clearly showing something looking similar to the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers. And then you have the new $100 bill, which many people are kind of doing the same thing, and it comes out looking a little bit like water overflowing a dam, which we may be coming right into in the next few weeks with the Oroville Dam up in California. So there is a history of secret meaning on the back of these bills. One day they will change the $1 bill, but right now it's still there, the all-seeing eye and the pyramid. So let's talk about the brand new $100 bill and what I think it is trying to tell us. If you look at the left side of the bill, it's the same old drab green. It's literally almost identical to all the other $100 bills in the past. Green. If you didn't see the right side of this bill, you would think, oh, there's not much change. But the right side clearly is different, and that's the new part. That's the exciting part I want to talk about. But first, let's look at the left side. Now, remember, these were decisions made by people within the U.S. Treasury and the U.S. Fed. They decide they spend a lot of time working on these bills, and there's a reason for every single thing on these bills. So let's look at the left side. It's the same old greenback, almost exactly the same. It says Federal Reserve Note. There's very little different on the left side of this bill. It's the same Fed logo there. And interestingly, the Treasury Secretary, in this case it's Tim Geithner because it's a 2009 bill, has moved from the right side of this bill to the left side, which is the Federal Reserve Note site. Same old, if you ask me. And then there's the blue line symbolism. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the red, white, and blue on the flag, what they are symbolic of, but let me read to you. Red symbolizes hardness and valor, white symbolizes purity and innocence, and blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. So I think the design of this new bill with a blue stripe right down the middle is trying to tell us something as far as whether or not we will get back to perseverance and justice and vigilance within the United States. I do believe there's a group of people, good guys as I call them, trying to take out these bad guys. And I'll show you within this bill a lot of signs pointing in that direction. And then there's Ben Franklin. Now, Ben Franklin is on the left side of this bill because Ben Franklin was a big advocate of paper money. And that's not a bad thing. He was very much anti-bank. But the problem back then was a problem with the Bank of England forcing the United States to pay for their goods from England in silver and leaving very little money within the states. The states had circulating paper currency, and the colonies, they weren't states at the time, but they were colonies, and everybody was prospering and doing very well. And as soon as England started demanding no more paper currency in payment for their goods and services, all the silver and gold was leaving the United States and causing all kinds of trouble. So Ben Franklin was all for the paper money type situation. And now we have the right side of the bill. So the left side is pretty much exactly the same. Remember, these are decisions of the Federal Reserve and the U.S. Treasury. They decided exactly what to put on this bill. And look at the right side. Gold galore, if you ask me. There's a gold 100. There's a gold fountain pen. There's a gold inkwell. There's a gold Liberty Bell. There's a gold watermark. And there's gold writing on that side of the bill. It's just all gold. It is screaming at you something about gold. What are they trying to say? And here's a really, really interesting part of this. Is the part of the Declaration of Independence they decided, remember, they made the decision to put right on this $100 bill was the part of the Declaration of Independence which talks about overthrowing your government when they get out of control. Look right above the 100, the people to alter or abolish and institute new. That comes right from the Declaration of Independence, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers from such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Right off the Declaration of Independence, right on the front, written in gold, right above the 100. Clearly, they are trying to tell us something. They are trying to tell us it is time. It is time to move away from the control of the banksters, away from the left side of the bill, the old drab Federal Reserve note, to something new. Gold backing, or even better, an actual gold standard where we use physical coins that are redeemable for paper money on demand if you go to a bank. So this is the day that the $100 bill was unveiled, and a really interesting picture to see who's happy in this picture. Here we have two people from the Bureau of Engraving. Ben Bernanke, the Bureau of Engraving people are smiling ear to ear. Ben Bernanke has this smug little look on his face like he knows something that you don't know. And then look at our little friend Tim Geithner. Does he look angry, mad, and scared? He does to me. Crazy stuff going on behind the scenes at the Fed and the U.S. Treasury as it relates to returning to a gold standard within the United States of America. So Ruda's conclusion after analyzing this bill: the good guys have regained control of the United States of America and have plans to reintroduce gold back into our monetary system. And I wrote that in April 21st, 2010. The process is still going on. Many, many things have happened. Go to roadtoruda.com. Check out all the information I've uncovered. It will blow your mind. And if you sign up for free email updates, you're going to get sent a free PDF book link. This is to my first book, Silver, Gold, Bitcoin, and God. It talks about all kinds of conspiracies, and it's a lot of fun to read. Again, my name is Bix Weir, the Road to Ruda YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, send it to all your friends. The quicker we can get this information out there, the faster we can return to sound money in the United States.